back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a first impressions video of the Kat Von D liquid lipstick. I have here one of her very vibrant shades of liquid lipstick. Now, as a lot of you guys have already known from watching liquid lipstick first impressions videos from several different brands, bold shades are usually a little bit more forgiving. With that being said, I have purchased Kat Von D a Go-Go. First things first, let's just take a good, decent look at that beautiful packaging, clear tube where you can see the color, and this awesome lid, and all this beautiful etching here. So kudos to the beautiful packaging, kudos to the shade range, which is so hard to pick just one, but I have picked just one. Even the outer box, absolutely beautiful. The name of it is Everlasting Liquid Lipstick, so it's supposed to be everlasting, it's supposed to be long wearing, it's supposed to be color drenched, pure freaking color. We're going to see how it wears, we're going to see how it wears and tears, we're going to see if we like it, we're going to see if the wear on it is something that is forgivable and worth purchasing more colors. And yeah, so first impressions of a little color. So let's go ahead and put this on. I'm just going to delicately outline the lips with Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics in Anime. And that way we have a little bit of a lip, a little place, a little land, a little landing strip, because you get very few chances with liquid lipstick to get it right. So let's make sure that the line is crisp. I feel the more product you wear on your lip, the more liquid lipsticks do not work. So that's just my impression. There only is a light dusting of foundation on my lips and they are completely dry. Liquid lipsticks can bubble up if there's too much moisture on them. Just something to be very aware of. So first impression, there is the doe foot applicator. And there is an ample amount of product on that wand, so just kind of keep it away from your face. It's a long wand that should be easy to do. And with liquid lipstick, you want to not continuously go over the same areas because it could cause the product to be too dry and flaky. Hence my remark about the perfect crisp line. It'll just be easier to color inside the lines. And don't overlap. So I think another name for this could have been like Go-Go dolls, because it, I don't know, to me orange is kind of vintage. Do you see how I didn't really try not to overlap that color? I may have touched some of the same places. I do have combination oily skin with some very light dry patches. So I want to make sure that the lip line doesn't bleed. So that's why I also put kind of the lip liner on there. So in answer to anybody's question, does skin type interfere with lipstick and makeup in general? Absolutely. That's why there's always mixed reviews on products. Always. Nobody's really right or wrong with their reviews. So don't listen to anybody who's trying to saturate the market with their opinion, you know? It's all about skin type. Because I do have a very flat profile. So it'll be easy to bleed and semi-go unnoticed. However, I'd rather just kind of stay inside that borderline so we don't kind of go. I've been wanting a really vibrant, like true orange lipstick, and I like the Too Faced Meltades, but they're more of a satin formula. So I really wanted to try this. So, because this is like a pure matte, and so I'm hoping for longevity. Like I said, this is not a confidence shade for everybody. Some people, I do know customers have been wearing like purple eyeshadow for years and orange lipstick for years. So confidence color would definitely be something out of the box. As a makeup artist, I've worn just about every color, but this is more neon than I usually go. I almost thought I saw something on my teeth just because it's so bright and I'm kind of talking faster at this point. But no, it's already dried down. So what I'm going to be doing to try to help keep the longevity from being interfered with, so I get a real impression. I'm not going to rub my lips together. I'm not going to rub my fingers onto my lips. I'm going to wear this like I would if I wanted it to stay all day, because I am going to be selling products today. I'm going to be out in public. I'm going to be at work. So this will be a normal day. I'm not going to be just like 2 hours off camera going, because it will peel off if I do that. That's inevitable. Friction will take off this type of makeup. So I'm expecting at the end of the day, because I'm going to wear this all day long and possibly not even have to touch it up. Possibly. I'll let you know if I have to. If there's any pet peeve of mine in a liquid lipstick review or first impression, would be when people rub their lips, rub their fingers on their lips, go like this. I didn't actually rub them together, but yeah, that of course is going to peel off product. So none of that will be done here, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Okay, so this is how the makeup looks after partially eating a meal. So it is somewhat worn off. It's not flaky, so you can tell that it breaks down in a fairly even distribution, which isn't bad. It's actually kind of nice, because that way it doesn't get flaky. So I don't know, I kind of appreciate that, the breakdown of it, to be honest. So that means that there is some amount of some amount of oil or whatever can take off the makeup. So that's good to know. And it's not too stainy. It will stain eventually. And so far I do like the way it's coming off. So that does mean it comes off with eating mildly, but it will leave a stain. I like that, because at least I can reapply without it being flaky. So at least it's not like flaking off. I like that. One thing I really like about this applicator is that I don't have to get too much product off, like around the lid. Now with Anastasia Beverly Hills, I had to remove some from around the lid. Now with that being said, I'm not trying to do a comparison or anything like that, you know, type of video. But I just really wanted to point that out, that is something I noticed about this one, because as soon as I opened, I was like, ooh, that could get crusty, you know, having to swipe it. So this has a stopper, so I really like the stopper. And then that is it with reapplication. Hi everyone, welcome back. So today I'm out of work, and so far so good. This is no retouch ups after reapplying it after lunch for the second time, but it wore off naturally in the inner corners, and I think that's because I didn't like very strongly apply it, because I didn't want to deal with cracking. So lightly reapplying it, not heavily reapplying it, I think I got a lot of good wear and tear out of kind of experimenting with this liquid lipstick the first time. And like I said, I'm not one to overlap liquid lipstick. I really don't think you should or can, because that's when it becomes flaky. I think the reason why mine didn't flake off is because A, my skin is oily, B, I didn't overlap it, C, I used a lip liner, and I did apply this on dried lips. I feel like those are the key components. Oh, and exfoliated lips. Those are the key components to getting your liquid lipstick to work for you. Now, some amount of removal through eating and drinking is so natural, because oils in food and oil in general is a natural solvent for hard to remove makeup. That's completely understandable. And in all honesty, I'd rather it come off through eating and drinking somewhat to a degree than have it not come off at all, but still you need to touch it up because it's flaked somewhere. That doesn't work, because then it just looks terrible. So that is what it is, and I think final check-in of the day after eating and drinking one last time. You can see where it has significantly worn off around the edges due to eating and drinking. And to be honest, I like the fadage on it versus like any cracking or any dryness. Like, I think that's super de-duper, like what you kind of want. So the wear and tear on this lipstick after eating and drinking is natural, definitely natural. I did get some very minor bleedage on the lipstick after eating and drinking the first time. It removed quite a bit of pigment, and then my reapplication, I did it super light because I still had to go back on the sewing floor for like 2 hours. And the last thing I would want to see as a client would be flaking lipstick. I mean, I've seen everything on Sales Associates as a customer, from, you know, lipstick on the teeth to, you know, just natural wear and tear on the makeup. And I don't judge people for it, but I think it's because I work in the field. Like, I know if you're wearing a cream lipstick, excessive talking could easily get lipstick on your teeth. Like, that's, it happens, okay? We've all had a wardrobe malfunction, okay? Let's be real. But clients, it's so funny, like, they feel like their cosmetic person needs to be above that, like, in order to recommend them product. And it's the truth. They want to be above that, but they also want to relate to them. So I did a little bit of research on the ingredients, because I'm thinking there's some oil in this product, because everything that is removing it would be like physical natural oils in my skin and then food oils. So after I looked up the formulation, it's actually natural comfort enhancing ingredients, including vitamin E and sunflower seed, that helps flaunt a matte color that leaves your lips feeling comfortable. Okay, perfectly understandable and acceptable explanation. Now, the bright side with this product is a long wear full coverage lipstick with a smooth matte finish, and it is formulated without parabens. I am not as attracted to the color line of Kat Von D as a whole as I am with the Anastasia Beverly Hills. However, I love the color line with Kat Von D. I honestly have to let you guys know that liquid lipsticks have gotten so popular that when I went to buy my Anastasia Beverly Hills one, not all the colors were on display and a lot of the colors were sold out. Same thing with Sephora, Kat Von D. When I went to Sephora, Kat Von D had the same issue. All her liquid lipsticks for the most part were sold out, which strongly narrowed down the picking process. Not only did I want to pick a color that matched the line that I sell, because that's what we kind of go for, like that's usually the beauty code, insider code, dress code, and kind of branch out from there. Now, with that being said, I'm very picky about my colors. I like them to be very, very nude, or very, very, very nude and ballet pink, or very, very vibrant, very, very outstanding and vibrant, or very hot pink, or very deep plum, or very deep merlot, or something like that. I don't like in-between lipsticks. I'm not a fan of the rosy colors. I'm not a fan of the muted plums. I'm not a fan of orchids, or like baby pinks with a splash of rose. Like, none of that. I don't like any of that. So of course I'm not gonna go for the favorites, which would be like Lolita, or so I just was like, a go-go. Let's do her. Let's do a go-go, because she reminds me of my Max Morange lipstick, which I used to know and love, and you guys know my old video if you've been following me for a very long time. So I picked up this shade and I love it. I think it's outstanding. Once again, I love the packaging. I love the doe foot applicator on here. I don't think that the doe foot applicator and the stopper could be a better pairing. This just glides onto lips beautifully. And like I said, natural oils and makeup solvents that are oil-based will easily remove this bad boy. And with all liquid lipsticks, I just have to strongly suggest when reapplying, retouching up, they could flake, so try not to overlap them. However, I must say, I feel like this one is a pretty forgivable, pretty satin formula when it comes to that. I still tried not to overlap it. I still tried not to reapply it too strongly. It did well with the reapplication. My lips do feel drier than they normally would if I picked a creamier formula, but they don't feel like they're suffocated. There's no crumbles here. And I definitely think whether you like a liquid lipstick or not, or any product at all, it really just depends on your own natural physical oils and body chemistry. But all in all, I mean, I'm not here reviewing the whole line, but all in all, I really have, this is a very promising product. Good thing it's liquid. Good thing it's liquid. And let's just try to remove a little bit, shall we? And like I said, this is not a full review because I don't have like multiple shades in front of me. So I get a couple more colors. I feel like I can more strongly review the line. But first impressions, awesome. Also, I don't have a ton of extra money right now to go out and buy like 1,000,001 products because I just moved back to California, just got a job. But what I want to do for you guys is, like, with the couple products I have recently got, I want to do reviews, I want to do like little tutorials, I want to do first impressions, I want to do wearability, durability, check-ins, all that stuff with you guys. And maybe in the very near future I can do like a collective haul where, you know, I put aside 50 bucks a week. Once I get kind of caught up, I can put aside like maybe like 50 bucks a week and we can do like a tour, whatever, collective haul or whatever. Or maybe you just like these cute, nice little first impressions and really keep like the product solid and like, you know, more individualized, because I feel like maybe with hauls, like there's not as much room for swatching and it gets drawn out. And, you know, I tend to lose focus on hauls nowadays when I see like 16 products in them, because like it's like, what'd she buy again? You know, and I love watching hauls. I'll still watch hauls from time to time, but they're not my favorites anymore. Actually, I prefer favorite videos. And so let me know what video you want to see next. Do you want to see my Anastasia Beverly Hills first impressions? Would you like to see a tutorial on a couple of the new palettes I got? And also I signed up for my pro discount for Fame Expo. So I hope that goes through, and I hope I get a chance to go to that. I know it's coming like right up around the corner. I'll definitely have to get my California tags before I can even begin to think about Fame Expo. And oh, also on my food channel, we want to be doing some stuff up in there, because we want to do like the tuna sandwich, the vegan tuna sandwich. What else do we want to do? You let me know. We're going to be taking requests. It's karaoke night. You can tell, like I'm like off in the wonderland. New camera, well, that will be down the road. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.